Back again with another video. Bad News Ground, breaking it down. Now, in this episode of what's happening now, we're going to talk about this whole Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z thing that's going on. My bad, y'all might hear a little dog in the background, but pay that no, never mind. So anyway, Nicki Minaj is claiming that Jay-Z owe her $200 million over, I guess, that whole Tidal app or music streaming service. I guess when Jay-Z sold it, she feeling she didn't get her proper issue, basically. So what do I got to say about this? Well, it's a few things, because she also said that she bet this won't get that much exposure from the online bloggers or whatever, and a few other things. But anyway, so I guess this is my exposure. So, well, for one, it don't surprise me. It seemed to be like a Me Too movement when it comes to artists now, or people pointing the finger at these record label tycoons now. As we know, it started with the whole Diddy, and that opened up the floodgates, it appears. It appears that people are not afraid now. People who've been victimized by these labels are now stepping up saying stuff. And this is right. This is the reason why I think Nicki's even saying something now, or putting it on blast. Now, I don't know if she been mentioning it and that's what she was saying, ain't nobody exposing it, or she just feel safe now that, oh, I think I can say something now. Maybe she feels she got enough clout, enough money, or enough other people in her place, on her team, to where she can openly call out Jay-Z now. So it could be some of that, and also that, again, it's the season now, the Me Too of these record tycoon season. We got the Diddy, and not only Jay-Z, I think he had to fight off a few faulty charges. Then I hear T.I. and Tiny, they got they jam, so it seemed to be the gates is open. Now, I don't know if Nicki got reassured by somebody like, oh, it's okay now. You know, these guys are going down, so it's okay now. I don't know if it's some of that, or she just getting mad as hell, sitting back like, I need my money. And it could be a little bit of both. So that's what I kind of make of this in a nutshell, as far as her and other people now stepping up. And because we in this information age, anybody can just say something, although it still needs to be validated and fact checked, because it's definitely a lot of stepped on dope out here when it comes to these other YouTube platforms. But nevertheless, man, it's real game out there, man, and I'm one of them ones. So if it's your first time seeing me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But in all, that's what I make of this, y'all. It's the season for this now. People's getting more comfortable with calling out a lot of these tycoons. And it's coming from everywhere now. So now Nick, she want her money. See, when I first heard about it, I thought it was maybe some record label issue or dispute or whatever. Then I'm thinking like, was she ever signed to Jay-Z? You know, I didn't know or whatever. So I just assumed it was that. But then when I done a little digging, I found that it was because of that whole Tidal situation. And I guess Jay-Z had gave them the publishing or ownership within Tidal. So when he sold it, I guess he dividend, rationed out their little monies. But Nick, like, she feeling like she got the short end of the stick. Then she also said something about if anybody call him Hove, they basically, you gonna get struck down by God. Basically saying Jay-Z ain't who he portrayed to be. And again, it appears to be, it's the green light now on people. And I referenced this a while back on one of these other videos that, yeah, man, if you especially if you got some money, and you may have disrespected somebody, or you may have been rude to somebody, or you may have really victimized somebody, they coming back. and they want they just issue, and they gonna hit them pockets. That's what it seemed like. Because most of this ain't criminal, it's civil. Although Diddy was, a bit different. You know what I'm saying? But it started with old Diddy. But yeah, it seemed like a lot of these celebrities, man, is getting pressed now. And not just any celebrity, them tycoons, like I said, the Mongols, the Jay-Z's, the Diddy's. And it's a few others, and they ain't just all black ones, but I'm black, so that's who I know. So, yeah. Now, what you should take from this is it works the same, regardless to who you is. Some people gonna want they just issue, and some people, or a lot of people, don't wait for karma. You know what I'm saying? Or some people may just wait for karma, but just be there, and just in case karma need help, I'll be there when it happens. So you think about that when the way you moving out here. It's a way to do everything, and it's a way not to do everything. So if you ain't doing it the right way, someday you may have to pay for that. And regardless of what you're doing, I don't even care. Only you know, because that's your business. But that's how you draw from situations like this and take heed and really discern overall what type of climate we living in, especially when it comes to this social media stuff. Information blast out real fast, and people can blow a horn. They don't necessarily need no PR team. Just issue will come back. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say, y'all. And man, stay smooth, stay dangerous out here, man, and stay smart, man. Don't get caught up in these faulty deals and these faulty contracts, man. You gotta really read between the lines, man. All this glitz and glamour still boils down to knowledge, education, and wisdom and understanding. It all boils down to that, regardless to what the physical, what the physical plane is offering. That's the nuts and bolts to life. So take that how you want. Yeah, I know it's that square biz talk. A lot of you, if you stay long enough now. But regardless, that's what you need to know. You understand? So, Bad News Brown breaking it down real quick, man. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, man. Stick with me, man. Tap in, man. I'm out.